testing, mic, testing. Testing. All right, mate. All right. Testing, mate, testing. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. All right. Good old Link. What's up, bud? Hope you're feeling okay today. Happy Wednesday, guys. I'm sorry I'm not moving much, but I'm currently taking a little snack break. So, you know how that could be. Yeah, basically, but I mean, I can go fight Ganon right now, but I'm doing like the DLC quest right now. So I just beat the I'm playing a Champions Ballad, so you go through each champion's divine beast, you do a few shrines, a few quests, and then you get the upgraded champion ability. As you can see, I just completed Mipha's with Varuta, and I upgraded her healing ability. Oh yeah, I'm definitely good for Ganon. I just wanted to do my upgrades and stuff. Oh yeah, you know I'm alright. I went to Hyrule Castle and I was able to slay some enemies real good, so I'm definitely alright. I just I don't want want to hold off per se, but I was seeing if I could do some of the DLC before I made my way over there. And as you can see, I'm doing the Champions Ballad right now. It's basically DLC, but also part of the main quest. And you know, just doing that, getting the upgraded champion abilities. It really is. And since I'm playing on master mode, it's twice as hard. You should have saw my fight with Water Blight Ganon in the illusory round. It was crazy. I had like 10 arrows. I had, 3 tridents. But the fight was just, that was like the craziest fight I ever did. And it was really good. Yeah, seriously. I agree. That thing was crazy. Yeah. Water Blight Ganon, man. Especially on master mode in the illusory round. You do not want to mess with that thing. Once again, sorry I'm just standing around. I'm trying to finish this burger. But even after I beat Ganon, I won. I was planning on 100%ing this game. So hopefully I can achieve that. Yeah, they always do the same moveset. You just gotta catch them off guard with your own moveset. And most bosses have multiple phases. 2 or 3 phases. Yeah. That's true. I mean, phase with Water Blight Ganon in particular, and the only reason I'm talking about that one so much is because I just beat him on master mode in the illusory round, and so it was a different beast. With him, he's 2 phases. Phase 1, he's on the ground in the water. It's pretty low, and you can do lots of flurry rushes to knock his health down. But after that, he floods the place. And you can't, you lose maneuverability, so you have to fight from those platforms. And you have to find a way to put damage on him before he starts regaining health. Especially because you only have 10 arrows and 3 tridents. Yeah, bosses are nothing but patterns. They do the same thing over and over. Once you get the pattern down, you can beat any boss. I mean, that's kind of how Zelda's always been anyway. My favorite boss is Thunder Blight Ganon. I still can't get the pattern down. He's so fast. He zips around and then hits you real good. AG. But people talk a lot about water blank Ganon, and I understand why. Fighting that guy was a mess. But I don't know if I want to finish this DLC first before I go to Ganon. I feel like since I started it already, I want to at least try to complete it. I never played Elden Ring before, but I heard good things about it. Why are you eating? I'm eating because I'm a little hungry, man. Eating a burger. Alrighty, so yeah, I'll give it a shot. Definitely. Let's go for the Rito one next. It's right over there. Yeah. I'll give it a shot. There it is. So after I beat the trial on the Great Plateau with the one-hit obliterator, it split into 4 parts and formed these weird pillars. These pillars are going to lead me to the shrines, which will lead me to the final trial, which I assume will be the boss for every region. What's up, Makaria? Winds ally soars the land of cloud. Meadows champion swift and proud. The hero's power shall grow. Seek trials, monuments show. 1. Shoot the flame dragon's horn. 2. Race down a peak, rings adorn. 3. Shoot 4 targets to win. Champion, the trials begin. Rivali's Quest. Yeah, good to see you, Panda. As always, my friend, thank you. Cool. Let me make some room on in my picture album here. Alright. Let's take some photos. This place, can't really make it out what it is. It looks to be like in some kind of hole. I'm doing the DLC called Champion's Ballad. I finished the quest that I finished the quest with the one-hit obliterator on the Great Plateau, and then
Urbosa's Fury is ready.
the one-hit obliterator split into four orbs, and then the orbs went across the land, and then they fell in each region. So there's like 4 of these monument things in each region, which I assume it's only 1 per champion. I completed Mipha's. After you find all 3 locations, apparently a shrine pops up after you finish the trial. And then you do all the shrines, complete the trials, and then you can fight the boss of that region in the illusory realm, right? And then after you beat the boss, your champion ability gets upgraded. As you can see, Mipha has that plus. So I have Mipha's Grace Plus. Cool stuff. But the only troubling part is they don't really tell you where the trials are. So since I'm doing Rivali's Quest now, they give me some clues. 1, shoot the Flame Dragon's horn. That's obviously Denraw. 2, race down a peak, rings adorn. Sounds like something in the snowy region. 3, shoot 4 targets to win. That could be anywhere. Champion the trials begin. Good to see you, 02. So I have to do all these trials to get Rivali's song. But the only clues I have are those pictures on the monuments. This one, I don't really know where that is. This one, it looks like in the valley near Tabantha, maybe. And this one, I can't really determine. Maybe that's on top of them. I don't know. But they said I can go ask the elder, and I can go ask the elder and Teba for some tips. So I will ask them. I will ask Teba for some tips. And also the elder too. Here's Teba. Here's little Tulin. Just a little fledgling right now. But as you guys know, this kid's gonna grow up to be pretty strong, right? want to spoil anything, guys, but only because Tuling's one of my favorites. In Tears of the Kingdom, he grows up a little bit, and it turns out he's the Wind Sage, and you need to find the sages to help you beat Ganondorf in that game. And Tulin, he gets so strong. Like, he handles his bow so good, and I'll just let you see if you guys don't know. All right. Oh, snap. Cold in these parts. Here's the trial. It'd be nice if I had some arrows though. Should probably stock up. My rupees are kind of low right now. I had bought the last Great Fairy and my goodness, she was 10,000 rupees. Crazy expensive. All the stamina. Do I have any stamina food? I don't. There is a pot here. I can cook some stamina food. Alrighty then. Awesome sauce. have some stamina bass somewhere. Oh, can't seem to find my stamina bass. Oh well. Oh, here it is. Dang. Awesome sauce. Alright, let's do this. Huh. I'm a little confused. Why didn't it work? Do I have to activate the trial somehow? Interesting. Shoot 4 targets to win. Huh. Confused. Let's go back to Rito Village and see what they say. Shooting 4 targets at once. Oh, so you gotta shoot them at the same time. That sounds a little impossible. What am I saying? That sounds a lot impossible. But maybe there's a way. Let me stock up on arrows first. targets at once, huh? Sounds impossible, but it has to be a way. But I think it's probably best for me to use that swallow bow or even my falcon bow. 4 targets at once, eh? Is that even possible? Good question. Well, awesome. So 4 targets at once. Huh. I have to map my course here. Oh, I think I see these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right ahead. It's a long shot, but they don't call me the hero of the wild for nothing, I guess. Let's try it. We got it. All the way at the bottom of the ravine. Pretty interesting. Well, won't you look at that? The No Raji Shrine. That's a strong updraft. Alright, these DLC shrines are known to be a little tougher than the average ones. So let's see if this one's really tough. Oh yeah. Shrine after shrine after shrine. It's like endless temples. No Raji. The 4 wins. Can only assume that there's going to be 4 win sources here. No bomb arrows, which means I have to use my bombs. Alright, let's see. Let's scope this place out. There's a strong updraft right here. Yeah, I mean, it always gives you something to do. A new place to explore. I commend it. There's a strong updraft over here. And a strong updraft over there. So basically, I need to get in there when the wind hits that little lever thing. I made it. Turn on the top fan. definitely didn't work. I wonder if I need bomb arrows for that. Well, I need something because this fan is not on, and I can only assume that it's behind those. Question is, how do I get there? No bomb arrows. The remote bomb doesn't work. It's not a good look. Got it, never mind. I got it. And I blew myself up. But we still got it. Awesome. Oh, and there's one in there too. So I have to make sure I hit all the 4 wins. I think that one is going already. That one I'm about to get right now. I can either shoot an arrow or I can go in there myself. Gotta love these Rito made bows. They shoot so well. And then there's one in there. I don't know how to get in there though. Maybe I have to come in from the bottom. Or just shoot an arrow through the... Yeah. And then finally, there's this one. It looks like I hit all 4 wins. For the perfect ledge that I can land on, hopefully before my stamina runs out. That might be the ledge. Okay, perfect. Next one. Next one. Next one. And final one. Pretty simple. Resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. I get medals emblem. Awesome sauce. That's 1 emblem down. 2 left to go. So I think I know where the other one is. It's in the canyon, but they didn't give me an exact location of the final one. Hmm. Let me see something real quick. Because if it's in the canyon, it's at a place where the canyon goes high and then dips low. And if we look, the only place this canyon dips high and goes low is right here. Thankfully I have a shrine there. Let me just make sure one more time. Dips high and goes low. Then, if my observation is correct, it should be on this ledge somewhere. Okay, well, let's teleport to this tower, since it'll be the closest thing to that ledge. It's funny because I think I did this when I was younger, when I played this game for the first time, but of course I did all the DLC. I don't remember. I don't remember because it's been so long. One thing I know I didn't do was the Child of the Sword. That was insane. It doesn't seem too hard, but it's hard on Master Mode. Huh. So it looks like someone's camping out, so this might be the place. No one's here? Oh, there he is. Flies through at night, huh? Then I should sleep. Well, not sleep, but I should sit by the campfire until nighttime. Ooh, luminous stones. I want to cut those luminous stones, but I also don't want to miss the dragon. Hmm. Here, dragon. It's kind of odd. He's usually flying through by now. place for sure where the dragon flies through. But if they're telling me he's gonna fly through, I should probably believe it, I guess. But while I'm here, let me cut down these luminous stones. That's good to know, man. That's good to know. Alright. So I got those luminous stones. And I'm still not seeing the flame dragon. Still not seeing the flame dragon. What's this? What's this settlement? There he is. Wow. He came at 1 a.m. in the morning. It's pretty intense. Mosley, look, dude. It's the flame dragon. So fast. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Huh. Yeah, that was what in the world, man? He didn't give me any time to think. Now he's going back into his sky home. My goodness. Pretty good. But at least I know now. He's gonna come around 12:30, 1 o'clock. Just gonna get back over to the other side with Mosley. until the next night. Now I know he comes around 12:30ish here. Pretty good, pretty good. Coolio. Coolio, coolio. It's a waiting game now. Oh no, blood moon. Blood moon is the worst. Alright, dragon's coming. This is his last stop before he goes in the clouds. So let's try to hit those horns. I wonder if I can. Alright, he's dipping down low. It'd be nice if I had Rivali's Gale, but it's not coming back for one and a half minutes. So that kind of sucks. What up, Grayson? Alright, dragon dips down. Now he's gonna fly up a little bit. And then I have a good shot at his horn. And section. Looks like we got it. Question is, I was gonna say where is it, but it's right there. And Denver was making me go higher and higher, so I can dig it. While he's here, might as well get a. Oh no, I can't. Thought I'd be able to get a shard. Oh, there's a shard down there. I'm gonna go get it. Might be a shard of his horn. After I activate this, then I can teleport back to it. But I'm gonna go get that shard. Cool.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
So now it's ready. Where does this go? Up top. Up top. Does it go at the top? On the side? On this side? Huh. Hold up. Right here. Or maybe right here. There it is. Sweet. Alright, so now let's get back to that temple. The little shrine. And let's go ahead and complete it. Hopefully it's not too difficult. Another wind shrine. I am Shira Gomar. Aim for stillness. Shira Gomar. think so. Hold up, there's a chest right there. I might want to go get it. I did not see that at first. Shoot. Darn it. Yeah, I kind of want to get it. I can blow myself back this way. Bomb arrows. Really convenient. Cool. Meadows Emblem. That's two. Only one more. Alright. So, one last trial. But I wonder what it is. In the song it says, race down a peak rings adorn. Race down a peak. It sounds like shield surfing down a snowy mountain. Have repeat. Oh, wow, that's pretty high up. Well, let's try have repeat. I wonder if that's the peak they're talking about. Yeah, bruh. All the way up there. This guy is just waiting to start some crazy stuff. Alright. It looks like it'll be a long trek. And unfortunately I don't have any shrines up that direction. So hopefully this climb won't be too bad, hopefully. And also maybe I can find a shrine to teleport to later. I know for a fact I can't climb all the way up these rocky mountains. So I need to go around. It's like a winding trail. it's a moose. But I do have a photo of him already. Nice. Huh. This seems... Oh, snap. I see a shrine. That might be helpful on my second climb up these mountains. Even if I don't do the shrine, I can activate it. That way I can use it as a teleportation point. The question is that even a shrine? It does look like one. It's pretty far away. I'll get to it later. Let's get to this peak first. And hopefully this is the peak that they're talking about. Huh. Random amber. Interesting. There's a shrine nearby. That's convenient. That's one I might wanna try to find for sure. Let me get to a high vantage point here and look around. I've climbed up pretty high, but I still have a ways to go. Cold-footed wolf. An ice breathless elfo. Yep, not fighting that thing. I prefer to not fight if I don't have to. Wow, the sensor's getting stronger and stronger. Sensor died off, and I still don't see. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's the same one. So I definitely need to get that one. I'll fly to it later. But for now, I want to see if I can complete this trial. They said I should surf down the peak of the mountain through the rings. So let's see if this is the peak that they're talking about. Hopefully it is. such a trek. Huh. If anything, there's a Korok up here. Wow, another shrine. Awesome. Well, I'm at the peak. I don't see any rings. Maybe this is not the right peak. But you sure can surf down these parts really well. I see those nice snowy peaks you can surf down. Question is, if it's not Heber Peak, is it Talanto Peak? Or Corvash Peak? Oh my gosh, there's so many peaks. Alright, well, I am going to call it a night. I don't want to play too long. Oh, for sure. Yeah, sometimes I just ignore it because I'm so into the game. But I'm gonna do that right now. Thank you. Alright, all done. Perfect, perfect. So I guess it's not Heber Peak, it's Talanto Peak or Corvash Peak. They said surf on a peak. That's what the riddle said, right? So it says race down a peak rings a dawn. So I'm guessing you need to shield surf. Yeah, Panda, no problem. I just don't really know how to set those things up, but I can do that for you. I'll put you on, man, and I do appreciate that. Let me see if I can do that. I never really think about these things. Alright. So I'll put you as a mod. Thank you so much. Cool. Thank you, my friend. I do appreciate that. So, I guess the only other peaks here are Talanto and Corvash. And I'm guessing it's probably Corvash because usually the shrines are really close to each other. Well, close enough, I should say. One being here in Tanagar Canyon, and then one being here at the flight range. So I'm guessing, I could be wrong, but Corvash Peak might be the peak. But I'm gonna check Talanto just to make sure because I'm already pretty close to it. Also, I would discover some shrines way up here too, so I don't know what I should do first. Fly to those shrines or go to the peak. It's always good to have those, how do you say? Always good to have those teleport points. Let's see if I can shield surf though, if I'm still even good at it. Not too bad. So I can still shield surf. I didn't want to shield surf on my Hylian shield. Mess up the durability of it. I totally went too low on this mountain. But I think there should be a shrine very close to here. It's good to make it a travel point. Could have sworn I saw a shrine right above it, I think. There it is. The Shada no shrine. Red giveaway. Alright, so this one is one of those shrines where the ball has to roll, and then finally drop into the thingy. Not too bad, not too bad. I'll put one of my blades in Zelda notes. Withdraw deposit. Oops, my Zelda notes aren't even on. block for? Oh, I see. Still not really explaining what that big block is for. I'm a little confused here. Okay, well, we can give it a shot. Alright. Oopsie. It dropped down. Oops. Wrong button. That's what it's for. Oh my gosh. I was like, what is that for? Okay, I have to time it just right. Oh snap. This one wasn't too bad. Just a lot of secrets, you know? Awesome sauce. Hey Gabby, good to see you, bud. Awesome. So that's another shrine done, I mean. Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's cool that there's so many shrines because this way, you know, there's so much to do, right? You know, even after defeating Ganon and doing a lot of the main quests. I think there's over 100. I could be wrong. But I know the DLC introduced a lot more too. And I'm currently like in the DLC. In the DLC part of the game. 120. Dang, that's crazy. Is that including the DLC ones? Another shrine nearby. It looks warm in that house. Welcome to the middle of nowhere, population us. Wait a second. You hiked all this way to meet the best there ever was at shield surfing, right? Yes, I knew it. Too bad for you that I'm retired. It's been years since anyone knew me as the Duchess of Downhill. Oh, DLC 137. That's crazy. Yeah, I've been doing some DLC shrines, so I knew that they weren't part of the main game, but yeah, that's cool. So she's a shield surfer, but I kind of know how to shield surf already a little bit. Alright, cool. So there's another shrine here. I'll check that out later, but I really should make my way to either Toronto Peak or Corvash Peak, and the closest way to those peaks are just simply downhill. I know it's, my guess is Corvash Peak, but it could be Toronto Peak also. It's one of the peaks though. It doesn't look like, that's probably Toronto, but it doesn't look like Toronto has a lot of shield surfing snow, if that makes any sense. Shoot. Could be wrong. But hey, can't hurt to try. Dang, now that's a shield surfing area. That's beautiful. But they said I had to start at the peak. Wait a minute. Oh shoot. I need some white choo-choo jelly for my upgrades. We came at a good time. Pretty good. I'm gonna collect that white choo-choo jelly, why not? I'm here anyway. Huh. Yeah, I figured it wasn't Toronto Peak. It just didn't make sense. There's nowhere to shield surf. This place is very odd, you know? Like, seems like this place has very important significance. I just don't know what. Hmm. Well, we can check that out later. Oops. Let's go to Corvash. Corvash is there. Wow, that looks like a shield surfer's paradise. That might be the peak. Well, Breath of the Wild was always very different. It broke free from the typical Zelda formula of they were called temples back then. So mostly just temples. Every Zelda game has had very prominent temples, but this is the only one, along with Tears of the Kingdom of course, to have a separate shrine system along with any temples included in the game. But I think it suits Zelda well because Zelda's always been about temples and puzzles, and with so many shrines, it can explore so many different types of puzzles within the temples. So I think it kind of makes sense, you know? Oh no. I don't see any rings. It's amazing I chose the wrong peak 3 times. What's this pinwheel doing anyway? Yeah, I mean, it's super unique. So it really broke free from that formula of linear Zelda, do this first, do this next, and it's so more open world. But it still has the Zelda whimsy and the uniqueness that you find in a Zelda game. So, well, there they are. So, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, they're the same as the other Zeldas, but they have a lot of differences. The battle system, the weapon system, the cooking aspect, the open world aspect, the various shrines, but you still get that cool story, the uniqueness of the Zelda franchise, etc. So I'm happy you're playing Zelda 2. That's a pretty unique one also. Man, dude, I chose the wrong peak 3 times. Is there any other peaks? Maybe it's not called a peak on the map. Maybe it's just a mountain summit. Yeah, it definitely keeps the charm. Perfect wording there. Maybe it's a peak I haven't been to yet. Well, I have to sleep anyway, so I'll be on tomorrow because I gotta be responsible, so I make it to work on time. But I'll be on tomorrow, and I'll see you then, man. Have an awesome day or night, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. And thanks for helping me with the chat, man.